Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl Candy, and I'm about to speak on it.
I had already heard.
I can turn a shade tree into a money tree.
You like your gift?
Mm-hmm. Me and my roommate said we would take a lot of pictures.
So, this episode, you got to meet yet another new friend of the show. And she is very fabulous, honey, and her name is Fallon. I did not initially meet Fallon at first. At first, she was introduced to us by Portia. Fallon, it was really, really cool. She's got money, honey. She's married to a guy named Simon.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
This is my husband, Simon, everyone.
Who owns restaurants and, lounges here in the city of Atlanta. He's got money. They got a really, really nice house. Nice cars, the whole little fabulous lifestyle, And she invited Tanya and Portia and Lauren over to her house.
Okay, so
And they had a fabulous time, apparently.
you're going.
We gotta take it out.
Get away from me. Okay, come on.
What did y'all think about Fallon so far? I would like for you to drop your comments to see if you would like to know a little bit more about Fallon as we come into the season. I personally liked Fallon. As we go more into the season, you would get to know a little bit more about her and, we'll get to know why. Well, she's a Taurus like me, and I tend to like other Taurus women. But, yeah. So, she's beautiful, she's fly, and she seems like a real cool chick.
Girl, your body up. Girl, your body up.
Now, we didn't go too in-depth about LaToya last week.
How is it being with a Trinidadian man? They're called Horner men in our culture.
But LaToya is also a quote-unquote friend of the show, which really, I think is kind of unfair that, so many people who are technically friends of the show, but they play such a major role in the season.
Hey, honey. You look fabulous. Yay.
Toya, we're gonna see her, LaToya forever. We're gonna see her all throughout the season. She is a friend of the show. I've been on LaToya for a while now.
I heard that you are pregnant.
You didn't hear I was pregnant.
I also have a health and fitness brand called shestuff.com. So if you're looking to snatch your waist, gain weight, detox, meal plans, I have vegan plans and everything.
She's just now being introduced to the rest of the girls.
Girl.
Dang, I'm coming.
When I tell you she is freaking hilarious, and her and dang on Kenya together. Are a mess, because when I tell you the shade
This little one right here, I think I may have met my match.
between the two of them cuts like a knife. And unfortunately for Polo Drew,
She was talking about her having a cat.
Polo Drew,
A cat? Yes.
What's wrong with having a pet cat?
She wasn't talking about an animal.
she catches most of it throughout the entire season, honey.
She was talking about her pig.
Matter of fact, I just came from filming the finale, and I can't tell y'all what happened. Let's just say it got a little heated between them tonight.
So let me speak on it then. Let me go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
You feel
'Cause
free
it's
to
a
say
lot.
whatever you feel.
It's a lot. It's like at a certain point, like there is no more for me to give, and when we get to that point, that's when it gets ugly.
I can't tell you more than that, but yeah, it goes from the beginning of the season, as you saw on this episode today, tonight that just aired, all the way to the end, honey. It's just gonna keep on going. Just as much as they dish it out to her, she gonna be giving it to them.
Okay, that's who she is. I'm not here to change no grown woman, but like my 2-year-old knows more than what she knows.
So let me just say that, okay? But tonight, on tonight's episode, you see that they have pinned the term Druisha.
Okay, first of all, what's the pet's name? Since it's a pet, what is its name?
Druisha.
For that wig that she had on tonight's episode. So be clear, I want you guys to remember that.
Druisha.
Because that term,
Druisha.
Druisha, will repeat later on. Okay?
What you gonna say? What you gonna say? Hey, girl.
I need y'all to remember that.
Druisha.
Don't forget about Druisha because she will make a comeback later. Okay?
Hey, girl.
Them two together.
Why are we like twins?
I know.
We're like the same.
I know.
They're lethal.
You wanna pull my hair on? Don't you pull that?
Y'all thought that Kenya was the queen of shade. But that damn Toya, her shade, when I tell you that that shade comes out of her mouth so fast and so quick. It's like, and then she don't hold back. And you know what I realized? Because both of them are both Aquarius.
I really like her.
Actually, Kenya, Marlo, and LaToya are all three Aquarius. LaToya and Marlo have the same exact birthday. But when I tell you LaToya and Kenya are like the same person.
Why are we like twins?
Just from different generations. But they're the same person.
I know.
We're like the same.
I know.
That's why they get along so well. Because they understand each other clearly. LaToya can just hit you with the shadiest comments. And it just floats so effortlessly. And she don't even care. And don't feel bad about it. It just be like, sometimes she say stuff, I be like, oh, God. But it'd be funny though. And I be feeling bad for laughing sometimes. You know how when you got one of them friends and you know they said something that's like super shady, but it'd be hilarious and you feel bad for laughing? Oh, God. It's one of them moments all the time. She's super fun to hang out with. A matter of fact, she's a YouTuber.
Let me tell you, it's about to be delicious, honey. Down to the marrow and now sucking on them bones. Oh my God.
So clearly, if you're watching me on YouTube now, you need to be also following her on YouTube because she has her own YouTube page, LaToya Forever, but she's hilarious. And she's crazy. She says whatever and she means it and she will not take it back. That's the other thing about LaToya. She does not care and she will not take it back. Whatever she says, she stands on it. She's like, whatever. Tough. And she'll give you that face. I love her for this show. I think she was the perfect fit. Even though I did realize that last week she got a lot of heat, a lot of negative feedback. Even though it was like weird because she trended worldwide during the episode, and I was like, okay, she trended worldwide, but people is mad at her. So I guess she was trending for bad stuff, but it's kind of like, I guess they love to hate her. I don't know, it was kind of weird. I think you guys need to give her a chance because she's actually cool. It's only the third week. Give her a chance. There was a lot of talk at the beginning of the season about whether or not Cynthia should have her wedding with 250 people.
250 people in a pandemic?
During this pandemic. I know how people feel, and I know that it's COVID time. I know. There's so many people that feel that it's irresponsible, and it's so many people, have lost a lot of people during this time. But I understood how Cynthia felt, and I was with her. If she wanted to do it, I just kind of felt like, if people wanted to come and support her, then she should be able to do that.
So we're all wearing white. My guests are wearing black. The wedding party's wearing white.
And if she was gonna do everything that she was supposed to do as far as like make sure they had the sanitizing stations and make sure that the masks were available and do all the stuff that she was supposed to do, then, let her do that. I mean, everybody that came knew that what they were getting into, so it was up to them. It was just a lot of back and forth. And then her husband-to-be, Mike Hill at the time, he was pissed because he was just feeling like...
So what happens, though, if things change and there's another restriction?
Oh, if everything gets canceled, are you saying you don't want to marry me, blah, blah, blah. So it was just so much back and forth. She was getting upset, and it was just a lot.
No matter what happens, you can still have it at the Bailey Lake House or wherever, small.
you know, weddings is always so much drama.
Right?
But then again, that makes for good TV, don't it?
Is she up in your business?
No. She said that she wasn't going to say anything.
Okay.
You know, she was going to let me do what I wanted to do.
Oh, things got really, really intense. There were nasty words that were thrown around, but the wedding happened.
Well, long as she's happy.
I don't know. I don't know. I was here for the wedding, and I was here for the special date because I myself had a special date that I was trying to stick to. So everything that she was going through at the time, I could relate. And then there was the other thing, the little tricky thing that she had about the prenup, which they had not done. And now that was the thing that I felt like she needed to stick to and get done. I don't know if she did. And now that's what I'm feeling like she should have been stressed about.
You have been very public about your support for prenuptial agreements.
Yes.
Made some people think about them.
We can talk about that later. Anyway, I really have to say, I love how transparent that Drew and her husband is being on this show.
Let me tell you what I need you to fix on Ralph.
I didn't say that.
All the little drama that happens between the girls is, yeah, that's good drama or whatever. But when people have personal life stuff that's happening and they are transparent and they're letting the world inside of their homes and letting you see what really goes down in their real relationships and you see what's happening, that's the stuff that's super interesting to me. And I am really caught up in what's happening with Drew and her husband right now.
Why you look at me when you said it?
I had a discernment that some stuff was going to go on yesterday.
And it's crazy to me because, you know, we do these shows together, but we really don't know what's happening with our other castmates and their personal stories until we watch it back on the show. I didn't know all the stuff that was going on with Drew and her husband. And when I hear him telling her, like, yeah, I'm handling the business like you just handling what's over there, I'm like, girl, like, that would have never happened with me. I would have been like, sir, you best believe I need to know everything that's going down when it comes to the closing on this house and all the business that's going down here. Like, excuse me? Like, what make you think you the only one that's supposed to know what's supposed to be happening? Paperwork and all of that when it comes to the house. What? Yeah, I was, that kind of made me twist my face up a bit. I definitely had a chance to meet him in person. As somebody on the outside looking in, he's like a really nice guy. I mean, he's really, really cool, really nice, very personable. He's just nice. But I mean, I don't think what he does in his personal relationship has nothing to do with how he treats other people, so. He's a nice guy. That's their relationship. Clearly, they know they have their things to work on, so I guess that's why they're going to counseling. They're making it work. The fact that they're sharing it with the world, I know that in itself is probably a lot for them right now, because I know for me, whenever I share stuff in front of the world and then I have to hear the opinions of the world in my comments, it's a lot. So I can't even imagine what they're dealing with right now for this to be their first time doing reality TV and seeing y'all in their comments with y'all opinions, because y'all know how y'all can be. Shit, I'm giving my opinion right now. So you know how we can be. How about that? Listen to me talking like I ain't on the show, sharing my shit too. It's all good, you know? We sharing together. You know, this is what it is. Hey. Next week, it's just gonna keep getting crazier and crazier. Well, actually, I think we got a bye week. So everybody keep watching. Stay tuned. The drama gets crazier and crazier and crazier. Well, everybody, I hope you have a Merry Christmas. And until then, like, share, comment, subscribe, and enjoy yourself and have a Happy New Year. And thank you for watching. Speak
I had already heard.
I can turn a shade tree into a money tree.